LRPs. Some of the best yet. Some of the best yet. They bite like that, like that, like that. Big bass, double digits.
Pick up the fire right on top.
Low fall, blast off, time to get some cast off. Doing this here for years, get my bass on. Stream mask on, putting in work. Snap back, got me focused, never settle on a shirt. I miss.
Yeah, here we are. One and only. One of the sickest shops in all of Southern California. They don't have an online presence right now, but they do ship across the country. Don't be stealing nothing, 'cause that man will get you. What's up, Mr. Higashi? But if you guys don't know who this is my good friend Mark Higashi here. Yeah, you remember I was telling you I had that other Megabass rod that I couldn't put this 500 on? Well, this whole like reel seat kind of comes apart, so that one actually fits.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty.
Yeah,
I've never
like
even used that stupid.
Traditional Fuji reel seat been painted. Yep, that's what they do. Should work with a different hood on it and that other stuff and whatnot.
I think it should handle a sheephead.
I think it's a little bit much for a sheep. Dude, maybe if you're fishing. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Maybe if you're throwing a popper for some of them 200
Dude, right?
Bluefin. Dude, that's not even fun. Really, don't even bring this. Is ridiculous.
Come on, I know it's ridiculous.
This is just ridiculous. This is,
all right, is this a little bit
this
better?
Right here is some ridiculous ass rod. It's, dude, this is like Sheephead. Yeah. Damn Chinese and Sheephead.
Hey, they're like 10+ pound sheephead,
like
alright?
crab. Tastes like crab.
They're big sheepies.
200
I don't want to
pounds?
be undergunned.
No, that's ridiculous.
Is that rod ridiculous?
That is ridiculous. Come on.
That rod is ridiculous, so here's a little bit.
This is still ridiculous. Come on.
They're big goats.
Like 80 to 100 pounds?
Oh, come on.
Come on,
That
man.
rod's a
With
little
your-
lighter.
With his freshwater skills, he should be able to finesse them out.
Screw all that.
He's like, it's,
I did enough finesse stuff this
yeah,
fall.
you're about to load up the freezer.
I'm just about to go kill something right now. Yeah.
Oh, ridiculousness, right? 24 ounces right there.
Okay.
Crazy.
You guys know this dude. New video up on the BigBassDreams channel dropped last night. The one and only. For all the Puppo fans out there. Get on there. Comment.
Out of that out and then just let the air get the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I do normally when I want to get the bilge, I jack up the stand as high as I can, and then I'll take a paper towel and roll it like a big cigar, and then I'll shove it in the drain spout, and then it basically, and I'll fold it down.
Jesus Christ, 24 ounces, no problem on this bad boy. Doesn't even bend.
What is that?
24 ounces?
This is 24?
Yeah, it's 24
Come
ounces.
on. Show me what you got.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, to
Show me
throw
what
it,
you
Yeah. Oh, that'll cast it like
I
a
mean,
champ.
throw it, like, go and let it go. I mean, look at the rod tip. Let go.
That's crazy.
It's not
Nothing.
heavy.
There's
It's
nothing.
too heavy. That's 24 ounces. Anybody make a 24 ounce bait?
Musky guys.
Well,
I
yeah.
saw a beaver bait that was probably 2 pounds.
Well, there you go.
Like, for throwing beavers, this is the
If
rod.
you want to throw a beaver or a raccoon, or I don't know.
A wallaby in Australia
Yeah. What else?
for a Murray cod.
And Garden
Or
Grove
if you
will
want to
catch.
catch crocodiles on the Nile River, the wildebeest rod. They
Oh,
got
baby
that
wildebeest swim bait.
Baby wildebeest, but yeah, that's ridiculous.
That is
That
ridiculous.
doesn't even bend. But
Man's game, son.
yes, it is. 24 ounces, no problem on this rod. I don't think I'd need anything heavier. Let's go put it on the Sheephead XL rod really quick.
The Sheephead special. If I catch a world record sheephead, it was meant to be. It says so on the rod.
Hope catch.
Those
Hope catch world record.
Those are your people, Mark.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Most honorable.
that's right.
Most honorable hope catch.
It wouldn't be as cool if it actually was like proper grammar.
No, it wouldn't. Hope catch.
Yeah, that was the lighter one, Kelly.
Yeah, that heavy stick right there will hurt me. It'll put me in the hospital.
It'll hurt everybody.
Oh, that's
When you pull on it,
that's
my
some
back
seri-
and his back will hurt.
That's serious there.
This thing was like, dude, look at the tip on this thing. Oh my God.
Look
it
at
looks
that
like
girth.
It's like they cut the tip off the damn thing.
It's like the back end of a flipping stick.
The handle
Yeah,
end.
they built it backwards.
The handle end of a flipping stick. Take that to the Delta. You'll hook them and send them to San Francisco.
Yeah.
He said it's a power pole as well.
Air delivery.
Like I'm like holding this rod and
There's
it's like,
nothing there.
Doesn't even flex.
I hurt myself. Look straight down the tip. Yeah. Oh, there's probably what, about 2 to 3 inches of deflection maybe?
3 max.
3 inches of deflection?
3 max.
24 ounces?
And what's that bad boy rated for?
6 ounces to ridiculousness. 25?
Yep.
This is within the realm.
That's gonna fish a live squid nicely tomorrow.
Fly line of small child.
Oh man.
Well, it's a stiff ass rod. So, yep. I think it's
I think the ratings are true.
yeah. Beyond. Usually most companies put a rating that's like underrated. This thing's like way overrated. They need like a weights and measures for rods because everything never.
There's no consistency,
Nope.
right?
Nope. None whatsoever. Spill the rod and just it feels like that. Okay. There you have it.
That was a fun experiment.
24 ounces. 24 ounces of weight.
Wow.
That's how we test our rods to make sure they're gonna throw what they're designed for is hang a weight on it to see.
See, I get scared because like the braid and a big weight like that, and you go
One
to
little
wing it.
backlash?
Yeah. See, wow.
You better adjust your brake weight system.
I'd be careful if you snag somebody, on the boat. You're gonna throw them in the river.
Yeah.
Or the ocean. I mean, they're going in. They're gonna get wet.
Don't snag anything on the boat because you're gonna flip it upside down. You're gonna end up in the water.
I'm just over here overcompensating, boys.
Yeah, you may have a hefty bill at the end of the trip. All the damage you're gonna do.
Exactly.
You're gonna hurt everybody around you.
That's my new sabiki rod. I'm making bait.
Actually, that would probably work. The whitefish pull real hard.
Oh man. Not a morning person. French press is the deal, though. And we're ready. $4:50 in the morning. Got about 4 hours of sleep last night. On the way to Davy's Lawn Trap down in Los Alamitos to meet up with one of my original fishing buddies, Eric Johnson. Like a lot of my friends that I've grown up fishing with over the years, we met at Pudding Stone. And Eric went to school in San Dimas, which is pretty close to the lake. And over the years, he's kind of just gravitated towards the saltwater stuff. It dabbles in the freshwater bass stuff once in a while, so I try to reconnect with him whenever I get a chance when I come back home. You know, a lot of my early boating experiences were with Eric. Coming up in the game, he had, I remember he started with like a 12-foot aluminum, then upgraded to a 14, and then I think maybe back down to a 12, and bounced around a couple of those, you know, kind of starter boats to begin with, and we fished harbors, and fished, you know, like spotted bay bass, and drifted for halibut in the wintertime, and all kinds of stuff. But you know, it's funny, I still use a drift sock even in the Dream Machine when I'm making big long drifts out in open water on like the Great Lakes, or even on some of these big flats I fish across the country. And that comes from the halibut fishing experience back here at home, back when we were young kids. And that point is that, man, like all this different types of fishing that I've done coming up has contributed to the way I fish for largemouth bass and even smallmouth bass. So always continually trying to soak in new techniques and new methods and tactics I can employ for other species. And today we're going after one of my favorite fish of all time to catch, and that's the California sheephead. And it's a pretty unique fish from a biological stance, as the whole entire population of fish all start off as females, and depending on external factors, i.e. the presence of other big dominant males, a portion of the population will undergo a sex change and actually morph into these big giant males, really. I mean, I don't know what else to call them. The nickname we have for them out here is a big goat because of the whole sheephead thing, but I don't know, whatever. I didn't make it up. So it's a different fish than the sheephead they catch in the Gulf of Mexico. This is a member of the wrasse family, actually. So pound for pound, though, you get into a nice sheephead, man. They're a hard pulling fish, like the dog. They have a preference for shellfish and crustaceans and squid. I mean, everything loves squid. So Eric's telling me the key for the bite that he's been on lately is to actually make live squid. So we're gonna go out there on the grounds and hopefully locate some actual live California arrow squid to use for bait. And there are times when that live bait can make all the difference in your catch rate. He said it's like 10 to 1 live versus dead or frozen with these bigger sheepheads. So that should be fun. It's been a while since we made some squid, and catching bait and all that, honestly, is half the fun and a big part of the puzzle for the local saltwater fishing scene a lot of times. We don't really do the whole cast net thing like they do on the East Coast. So a lot of it's hand lined or line caught. You know, we use sabiki rigs, we use squid rigs, or if it's really good, you know, they'll float to the surface and you can net them. But that's harder to do in a private boat. So anyway, it's just shy of 5 o'clock. Short little drive down here to the ramp. Should be good times. Oh, and Eric's talking about doing a catch and cook. So I've been trying to get him to cook on the boat for years, and apparently he's kind of figured out a good system to do that. So we might just fillet up a couple fish today and fry them up, shoreline lunch style. Stay tuned. So what's up, man?
Not much. What do you need me to grab?
You can grab that. It's kind of open, a bunch of stuff hanging out. We got this. My bag. I think that's all I need here. me forget my amphibious, 'cause I'll be hating life if I do. Ugh. Might be a little overkill for some sheephead, but
No, I don't think you realize how hard a sheephead pulls.
I don't think
These
you.
are bass rods. It doesn't really.
I don't think you realize what kind of bass rods those are. I think that's it. There's the rig. Ready to be a YouTube star? Oh, it's just some goodies that I need. What's up, EJ?
Not much.
When's the last time you were out, man?
I went lobster fishing a few nights ago.
Lobster fishing. That's the night you threw back keepers?
Yeah. I finally found some lobster that are easy to catch.
Ah.
Took a while.
Tell me about these sheephead you were texting me pictures of.
They're big and bad. They're they're a whole nother animal besides different than the bass. The sand bass, they're mean, man. They pull.
Yeah.
So we just got to get some squid. That's the ticket. If we can
Okay.
get we can get some live squid. The sheephead are the easier species to catch between the squid and the sheephead. The squid are going to be harder to catch. But,
How we catching the squid? Just on a little squid rig? Uh-oh, there it is.
yeah.
Nice. So we're gonna be kind of just metering around until we find them? On the graph?
Yeah, there's been a little nest of them out, kind of like the east end of the horseshoe.
Okay.
So there's been a bunch of squid boats out there, so they're kind of easy to find if they're around. Though.
Oh, gotcha.
There'll be there'll be squid boats that are sleeping from their night's work in the area. But yeah, they're just kind of they've been in the same, pretty much the same exact area the last couple times I've been out, and then it's just hopefully they're there, and then you'll kind of beat around and see a little blue fuzz on your fish finder and
Blue fuzz.
drop it down, and they're kind of sitting on the bottom, so you just kind of got to make sure your squid catcher sits on the bottom, and jig it up and down a little bit and let it rest on the bottom and pull it off the bottom every few seconds, and you'll feel it load up.
Nice. How many pieces of bait are you making before you go fishing?
Oh, last time it was tough. I only had maybe 20. The time before that, I was fishing pretty close to where the squid was, so I'd catch 10 or 15, and if I'd run out, I'd go get another 10 or 15, and I didn't have very long to fish that day, so I just, I'd go a couple trips, load up, and run to my little spot. But hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully it's easy to catch today.
Nice. So where would you rank the California sheephead on your list of fish species that you like to fish for? Because there's so many.
It's pretty
fish.
high up there. I like it. They pull. You get a 10-pounder. I mean, I think they pull as hard as most 10-pound fish. Maybe not a tuna, but that first initial, getting them out of the structures, it's quite a battle.
Yeah, I've always had an affinity for them. And they're good to eat.
Yeah.
You've been catching some smaller ones that we could probably keep and eat?
Oh yeah. The shrimp. If we don't catch squid, the shrimp will get the smaller ones.
Gotcha.
Sure. I'll get some bigger ones too, but
So we got a backup plan.
yeah, we'll catch some fish. It's just a matter of how big.
Not much clearance room there, huh?
Not much. It was a game of inches.
Wow. It's a game of millimeters.
That's why I never put it on. Is I was like, dude, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't want to buy the stuff. And then I was like, I'm going for it.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it, man.
And I'm glad I did. Oh man, the hook in the leg. Yeah, we're good.
Disaster averted. I've taken a hook in the leg a couple times.
All right.
So what's the game plan? Where are we at?
Game plan is
We're on a sheephead hole.
we're on a sheephead rock here. Not a. It's just let me see, what do I got it called? Jumbo sheep.
That's a good name
Jumbo
for a
sheep.
spot. Jumbo.
Jumbo sheep.
Anything in particular when you're looking for a sheephead as a target species versus other stuff? Hard bottom.
Not that I know of. I mean, hard bottom with a rock or some sort of structure, but I don't know. You know, if they like a, you know, a northwest facing shale rock versus, you know, cobble, or who knows, you know. But there's certain areas that just hold them better. And I don't know what makes.
Since we fail at catching squid, we're gonna be dropping some shrimp on them, huh?
Yeah, but it's fine. They like shrimp.
Do you tend to catch anything else with the shrimp, or is it?
Yeah, other rockfish will eat the shrimp, but
okay.
For whatever reason, the shrimp works better than the squid for the sheephead.
Nice.
Unless it's live.
Oh boy. Sorry, it's that Scotia speaker. It's no joke.
All right, let's see.
All right, let's make it happen. You put a whole shrimp on it?
Yeah.
How do you hook them in the tail, or?
I usually just
Like
go
that?
through the,
Or like that?
like just thread it on. Either go through probably the head. I usually kind of find the meaty part. There's like hollowness right there, so like kind of go through there and like thread it on to
Okay.
follow the shape of the head.
Alright, so we break in this TS Destroyer. This is the maiden drop with the new setup. Oh god, that didn't take long. And we're kind of bendo.
Not a big one?
No.
Not our target?
This rod is so insane. What do we got? What do we got? Hey, sand bass! That is not a sheephead. Alright, thanks buddy. Get out of here.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, it came off. Oh man, it's a good one. That was a good one. Damn. Yeah, that was a good one. That didn't take long. That was like 4 seconds on the actual.
Nice.
We're floating on the spot.
Oh my god. I don't think this one's a sand bass. Good times, good times. Some good old SoCal wintertime bottom fishing.
Oh man.
Oh, come on, Farmer John. Hey, man. That's an eater size.
Size one.
Yeah.
Not huge, but yeah.
Look at this thing. All right. That's a good start. Got what we came for. How cool is that, huh? A little tranny action for you. It's a trip. They all start as females. A couple of them morph into these males, like this guy's starting to, and they get these really pronounced bars. But look at those chompers, man. Just a simple dropper loop setup. Some scream.
Down there.
That's a good one. Where do we put these guys?
You want to bleed it?
Yeah, might as well.
I would say bleed it and throw it in the tank for a while. There's a knife right there.
Where's the pliers?
Pliers are in there.
What is in there?
Right by your Yeti. Yeah, they have tough mouth. Not a bad start. A little 4 pound.
Getting the bait in the water first.
Witty. Instant. Started just using the head-ons when I could find them.
Oh, okay.
Because I literally, man, I've caught lots of fish lately, and they spit out something that looks exactly like the shrimp.
Have you dropped one of those things back down and like
Oh yeah.
try to use that for bait?
Yeah.
Has that worked? You got any rags or anything?
Not really. I got that thing back there, but it's dirtier than the plant.
Take a little pee-pee. Get him off the bottom! Get him off the bottom! Oh, look at that! Oh, dude, that had to have broken off. That was sick. I didn't think anything would be able to put a bend in this rod. That was sick. Ah, it just came off. Dang. That was so gnarly. Womp womp. Damn. I knew that hook was a little suspect. That sucks.
I never painted one of those hooks against a Megabass, whatever that is. Megabass 9000.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Damn, that was a big fish.
Yeah, see, you don't need the squid. The squid just makes it easier.
Yeah.
The first one I hooked was a big boy.
Damn, that was a big one. Are going to go ahead and bleed this guy because we are going to cook him. So we're just going to kind of gill. Oh God, I know I didn't feel good, did it?
I'm just sitting on it.
Rocket reel? Oh yeah. Hey! Another eating size male. Little cookie cutter sheepy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, what are you about to do?
Bad news.
Oh man. Eric's attempting to bleed the fish, so we end up with a little bit better table fare. Slice this guy up for our version of the shoreline lunch.
How did you,
I just cut across the gill plate there, and yeah, just one solid, just cut through. That works too.
usually I don't.
A solid knife helps.
Well,
I would cut away. Eric's always been a great captain. He's kind of had to skip, he's got the opportunity to skip the whole deckhand phase.
yeah. It went by. Well, usually I don't keep sheephead too often. I usually, with a red, you can lip it and do it.
Yeah.
But with the sheephead, you don't want to put your hand in its mouth.
Those teeth aren't even big. Just kidding.
What about your trolling motor? That's locked on there?
Oh, yeah.
What about waypoints? You have waypoints stored in them or no?
Bendo, kind of, little one. Yeah, I think they're saved to the SD card.
Well, you're not worried about somebody like,
Ah,
you don't
dude.
have any like,
I'm not a waypoint kind of dude. I go to these lakes, man. I look at the terrain and I just attack
duck and wine?
the topo map. Yeah.
Your bank fisherman? What is it? Oh, brown
Rockfish. So we got a brown rockfish. Decent eating fish. Shut that guy. Interesting, they're like peeling the... I should take these guys, invite some brown rockfish to my next crawfish house. Peel the shrimp for me. I've never seen them do that before, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. Oh, more life. Come on.
A bit? Which one is that? A 500? 400?
Oh, that's a 500. This is the big boy. Recycled shrimp. This is for you, Lieutenant Dan. Another one.
Brown? Oh man.
Not much left on the shrimpage. There's some life down there.
Life.
Oh, there's some life. All right, I gotta ease up on this TS Destroyer. It's definitely not the same caliber that straightened that hook out, but feels like a better fish. We got a double?
No, I got that. Last time I scrounged.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by owner and go load up on some hooks for us. Got deep color. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, it's a nice goat. No, it's a whitefish.
Is it?
Big whitey.
Big white.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Let's drop that
Camera?
yeah.
How do I turn on?
Just the top button. Yeah, that's a big old whitefish. Yeah, just hold it still. Oh yeah. Pretty close to it.
Yellowtail, dude. I keep thinking there's yellowtail like touching their Point Loma right now.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's got a face full of water. Big ol' whitey. Alright, stop it.
That's like a whitefish you catch at like
Cedros or something. It's cool. I haven't caught one of those in a while. Good eating fish. Pull hard. Flying. Oh, how do you do that? Alright, we're through bag one. You lose yours?
yeah. Question is, are we gonna run out of shrimp before we get a giant? I think
Man.
I got one more bag in there.
There it is. There it is. What the heck did I just... There it is. Oh my goodness. Sheep giant. Sheep giant. Yeah, I want that. I'm gonna go a little easier on it this time. That's my But dude, I don't think you actually felt this rod and like try to put a bend in it. But it's absolutely ridiculous. Like this is what I should have been using when we were fishing those bluefin with the popper. This would have been ideal. Got it close? That's it. I'll take my time. Is it easy? Definitely get the going.
freak. Oh my god, look at that fool. That Eric's bent. Oh, it does have a hole in his head.
Here, let me see that hole. What the hell? Has it healed over?
That's gnarly. That's a cool looking fish, man. Like, how sick is that? Honestly, I was gonna put him in a net for a sec. Yeah?
Just a little baby.
Oh, okay. Oh, quick release. This might be a PB. Oh my god, bro. This thing is huge. Oh. Pretty sure I just caught my biggest sheephead ever. Look at the freaking knot on this dude's head. But yep, there it is.
View of his mouth.
Probably the biggest sheephead I've ever caught. Not quite a world record, but I'll take it. That's so sick, man. What a crazy old fish, man. I wouldn't mind letting this thing go. If we could put it in the net, let it breathe. Get a weight on it. There. Just drop this thing in there.
You can't get it in the mouth?
Where?
I don't know. I feel like you're gonna jack up its gill plate.
No, you get the outside of perculum.
Oh shit. 17, 18, it's almost 19.
So just shy of my PB. Pretty sure I have a 19. That is a sick, sick fish.
Some of the best yet. Some of the best yet. They bite like that, like that, like that. Big bass, double digits.
Pick up the fire right on top.
Low fall, blast off, time to get some cast off. Doing this here for years, get my pass on. Stream mask on, putting in work. Snap back, got me focused, never settle on a shirt. I missed one and hit one, man, that's getting some. 2, 3, 4, 5 more, come on, that's ripping up. The way the bass sticking, the way my feet.